And I'm just quickly going to run through the configuration on setting up segment routing. Just to start, segment routing, it has a SID prefix and a SID adjacency, which I'll just show you off the bat here. So do show MPLS forwarding. So this here is my SID prefix, which is globally unique. So essentially, this is attached to an actual prefix, such as this and this one here also. So 16,003 is here, 16,000, that's why it's popping to remove the label to send over, and then 16,002 and 16,001. So as you can see down here as well, this is to do with the BGP, the VRFs. So this is attached to the label path, depending upon what VRF it's going to. So for instance, yeah, try and ping, so trace route to site 1. So do trace route VRF site 1 192.168.1.1. So as you can see, it's using this label and also this label. So it's going to, so this is where it is. So you can see, look at the labels. So I'm trying to get to 6001 where the VPN v4 neighborship is established. And then because it's going out to that VRF, it's going to use this label also. So if I jump over to XIV1 and show you that, here you go. So you can see it's actually, so traditionally LDP process is handled by its own process, but the label distribution here is done via ISIS. I was having a bit of issues because I'm just new to this, but I was setting it up. You need the metric style wide, and it wasn't working because I was only doing it on level 1, but I'm only running level 2 here, so I was having a bit of a hiccup at the beginning. But essentially, once you've set up and you've put the segment routing in, go onto the interface of the loopback, which my peering's to, and then prefix absolute. And I've done the reason I placed it null here is when this is sending the traffic back to XIV1, it'll still keep the MPLS experimental bit there, so that quads can still be kept in order. But anyway, essentially this prefix absolute here is attached to this loopback. So this address here, the 192.168.0.1, is now attached to the label 16,001, and that is corresponds to every single router within that domain. So if I jumped onto, so for instance, yeah, ping just that address, but not in the VRF, it's in the global routing table, you will see that it's just going to transit the link via 16,001. Sorry. Which it does, so 16,001, which will go all the way across. And then so we go on to this as well. Same again. Now because I've put the explicit null, it should send it with a label of 0 but keep the quads intact. So it's just gone straight over via IP. Right, now quickly just to finish up, show the configuration. Well, actually as well show ISIS, database, verbose. So essentially, you can see that segment routing is enabled. So this just means it's enabled on IPv4, and IPv6 is not enabled at the moment. There's segment routing global block. This is 16,000 to 23,099, and that's like the default. What you'll want to set your SID prefixes to. The SID adjacencies are automatically done, so you don't have to set them. You can set them manually. I think that's how you're getting into the traffic engineering and stuff, but by default they're not set. They're set up automatically, and they're unique to each router, unlike the SID prefix. And then you can see the adjacencies, so you can look at these values as well in the Cisco document. They tell you what they do. For instance, down here as well. So there you go. So you see the advertising stuff, that's the actual prefix SID, but there's loads of good information in here, which you can use if you're trying to troubleshoot. But essentially, yeah, just give you a quick run through the config one last time. But yeah, regarding like obviously the VRFs and stuff, it's pretty straightforward. So you go into router IS and then set up your process, and then obviously set the global routing block, and then within the address family, make sure it's metric wide, depending upon what if you're using level 1 or level 2, segment routing, and then go into the interface. I'm pretty sure you can't do the SID on normal interface, it's only loopbacks only. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.